So we stopped with the array functions, right? The next one is sorting arrays. How we are going to sort? To arrange the elements from the higher to the lowest value, arrays need to be sorted. Okay, an array can be sorted in ascending or in descending order. The function used for sorting array in ascending order is sort. For example, this is the example program. See roll number. We have given array like this without any order. We are going to sort and we are going to print. After sorting in indexes, it will be in a sorted manner in all the indexes, right? From 1 to 9, it will be in an order. This is the example program. Got it? Yes, in PHP, this roll number is an array, array variable. In the array variable, the numbers are given in mixed form, not in any order. Then using the sort, the roll number variable is given as the array variable is given. Then array will be in a ascending order. When printing, will be seeing all the things in an ascending order. See here in index 0, 1 is there. In the index 1, 2 is there. Likewise, it has been given. Yes, children? I think you are clear with this. Sorting numeric arrays. We can go to the next one. Yes, children? Or else we can see this once. We can go to a new file. PHP. Array roll number is equal to array of 5, 7, 8, 4, 9, 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Okay, 6 is being given here. Yes. Now we are going to print this using this, right? Then only you can know. We are going to print this. After this, sort this using sorting. We are going to sort this, and after this, we are going to print it again. Yes. Yes, children? And now I am going to close this. Here we want to have a break here because to have it in a new line, the reversed order. Okay? Yes? Now we are going to save this. How you will be saving? We want to go to File. I already saved this. File, save as in C, exam folder, htdoc student, any name with PHP, you want to save this. Got it? Yes? You want to save in htdocs in exam, C colon exam htdocs. If we are having folder and file name .php. Now I am going to run this program. See how we are going to run this program. Before that, you want to check whether your Apache and MySQL servers are running. Okay, Apache and MySQL servers should run, otherwise PHP program will not come. Okay, it will throw error there. It will not run. Okay, so Apache and MySQL program, it should be MySQL servers. It should be in the starting position. See, starting MySQL and Apache server. The next one is going to any browser, type http localhost student and sorting.php. See here, see this is the first array what I initialized. In index 0, 5 is there, index 1, 7 is there. Likewise, in each index what I specified is there. After after sorting, 0 1 means in one first index 2. Likewise, it is arranged in the ascending order. Can you able to see this? So in 8th index 9 is there. So this is the largest. So in the ascending order, if you are giving sorting in ascending order, it will be given. Okay? Yes? This is your sorting numeric arrays. The next one is think and think section in 4.3. What changes should be done to the code to sort the same array in descending order? What can we do? Same array in descending order. Let us see. We want to go to Notepad. Here R search. Yes, R sort, reverse sort. Then you want to go to your Chrome. See, it is in reverse order from 9 to 1. Can you able to view this? This is called as R sort. So, reverse sort means in descending order. Only SORT means in ascending order, or SORT reverse sort means in descending order. It will be printed. Got it? Yes? You can check it now. See, we can have this break. Yes. Here. Here we can have sort of roll number. See how it is being printed. See, this is the given array. This is ascending order sorting and this is descending order sorting. Yes, children? Clear with this? You can go to the next one. So this is the answer. What changes should be done? Instead of sort, R sort should be used for array to be in descending order. Answer I gave it. Please write it down. What would be the cause and effect if there are no predefined array functions? If there is no predefined array functions like for sorting and all, what we will do for ascending and descending order? Just write the cause and effect if there are no predefined functions, array functions. How will this affect the programmers? How will it affect you? You want to write the opinion here. Okay. If the predefined array functions are not there, okay, what are the difficulties you will face while writing the programs? You want to write it here. Okay. It's your own points. You want to write it here. The next one is PEP activity. PEP activity 4.5. What are the different looping statements in PHP? What are the unique characteristics of each of them? Okay, what are the different looping statements we saw? And what are the unique characteristics? You want to list that. It is in chapter 3, right? All the looping statements we saw, for loop, while loop, do loop, yes. These 3 loops you want to write it, and the characteristics of each of them you want to write it in this PEP activity. Check with loopings in PHP in chapter 3. Okay, check with the chapter 3 loops in PHP. The next one is array loops. What is meant by array loop? In an array, there are many situations where an action is required for each value in the array. The for each loop is in PHP aids in achieving this task. A variation of the for loop is called as for each. This for each is works only with the arrays. Okay, it is a variation of for loop. Okay, it will work as for loop, but for each is only for the array elements. Okay, for arrays alone, this for each element will be using. This loop will perform actions, will perform specified actions for each value in the array while looping through the entire array. Okay, so this for each loop will do the actions for all the values in the array. For all the values of all the elements in the array, the specified actions will be done while using this for each loop. Okay. Syntax for each, this array as value. This is the syntax of the for each and the sequence of codes, etc. Example, these are the days. We are going to save it for each days as value. Days is a array variable as value, print value. The Sunday, Monday is printed here. Got it? This is called as for each loop. So array loops can be determined using this for each loop. Okay, so array loop is called as for each loop. Got it, children? The next one is super globals. What is meant by super globals? Super globals are environment variables which are already built in PHP. There are predefined variables that can be used without any need for the creation. They are the predefined variables. They are a collection of variables that can be accessed anywhere in the PHP. Super global or environment variables are already built in PHP. It is predefined and it can be used anywhere in the PHP. It is stored as an array. Okay, we'll see what are all the super globals. Some examples are sglobals. Sglobals are declaring a variable will allow it to be accessed from anywhere. The variables are stored in an array called sglobals. The index is the name of the variable. Server is an array containing information such as header, path and all. Scookie, this contains cookie data, and sget is used to collect form data, and spost, this variable is used to collect form data after a HTML form method post. S5 contains information about any uploaded file. So these are called as super globals. These are the variables which are like an array. It will be saved in an array. Got it, children? Yes? The next one is it possible to achieve functionality of for loop using for loop itself? Validate your answer. You check it. I'll give the answer in the next class. Yes? The next one is tech concept. In tech concept, we are going to see about the permissions we are giving to the files in the network. So, okay, we usually keep our valuables in a safe. The key is kept carefully with our elders, right? So, similarly, valuable information is saved and protected, or else there is a constant threat of unwanted users in the network. Okay, if your files or folders are not protected, anyone can delete or corrupt your file. Thus, proper user permissions must be specified for the files which are shared in the network. Okay, in the network, anyone unknowingly can corrupt or delete your savings or your files. Okay, content of the files. So to avoid that, we can use some permissions. User permissions can be set either at the file level or folder level. Okay, specifying user permission, file level, to set file level permissions, right click on the selected file and select properties. Click on the general tab, choose from read only or hidden. There are two permissions. If it is read only, file cannot be changed or deleted. Because it is read only, we cannot modify or delete it. If the hidden option is selected, the availability of the file will remain unknown to all the users. So the availability, it is unknown, it is hidden, so we cannot see the file. So there is no problem with the file. Got so only two file level permissions, read only and hidden. Read only we cannot modify, hidden it is hidden. The next one is specifying user in the folder level. Okay, specifying user permission in the folder level. To set folder permission, right click the folder. You want to right click, choose the sharing tab, right click, choose the sharing tab and select the option share this folder. You want to specify share name, set the limit of the number of users to access the folder. Either it can be maximum or allow the number of users. It can be 10, 20 likewise. Okay, then what you want to do, whenever a folder is shared, all the files are accessed. All the files in the folder are accessed by the users in the network. To allow others to modify, click on permission and specify permissions to make changes in the folder. This permission. Okay, now users can edit the content of the file. So share this folder, share name, user limit and permissions are the options available in the folder level permissions. Yes, children, clear with this tech concept? I hope you are clear with the tech concept. Now look within 4.8. How will you react if one of your file or folder is accessed and manipulated without your permission? Without your permission, if others are accessing your files, what will be your reaction? You want to write it here. Yes, it is your own opinion. write it. So thank you children. With this our chapter 4 is completed. If any doubt you can call.